Welcome to Mayfair Lakes Golf and Country Club. When it opened for play in 1989, this Les Furber course drew rave reviews for its bold design and challenging layout. Abundant water hazards and bunkers combine with generous, long fairways to create a playing experience that still pushes your game to the limits 25 years later. It starts on the first hole at 394 yards from the white tees. It's a ponderous par 4. With bunkers and water to the left and right of the landing area, it's the opening salvo of a psychological battle that continues until you putt out on the 18th. The second hole at 306 yards is a severe dogleg right with a pond down the right side. Big hitters might be tempted to fly the green, but the chances of staying there are slim, and if the wind is blowing, you'll be wet or in one of the massive greenside bunkers. Number 3 at 371 yards is a long right-to-left crescent with water all the way down the left and an enormous bunker on the right. Your target is just left of the bunker. It's rated most difficult hole in the course with good reason. If the wind is coming at you, you have a lot of work to do. The pin on the par 3, 201-yard fourth hole is a long carry over water and sand. If the wind is at your back, a shot to the right front of the green should yield a good result.
Got a favorable kick, too.
The word on the 558-yard par 5 fifth hole is wind. If it's at your back, the green can be reached into by long hitters. If you're hitting into it, it's a long way to the cup. Number 6 is a narrow 384-yard par 4. It's out of bounds left and there's a big bunker on the right, but if you can keep it straight, you have a chance to record a decent number. The seventh hole is a big swooping dogleg right around water to a green 404 yards away. The landing area is generous enough that you can avoid the right side and still have a decent shot at the pin.
That's the beauty.
That's the one, Robbie.
Yeah.
The par 3 eighth is 166 yards from the back tees and can be longer or shorter depending on the wind. The day we played there was no breeze, so the distance on the card worked just fine.
Nice ball, Robbie.
The 404-yard ninth offers a spectacular vista from the tee box. Large, wide fairway with water to the left and a bunker to the right, the putting surface and clubhouse in the distance.
Good shot, Dan.
It's all the charm and peril of Mayfair Lakes in a single hole. Number 10 is a 328-yard par 4 off the whites and sounds simple, but it's one of the narrowest fairways on the course, and there's water down the left and right with a waterway connecting the two ponds directly in front of the green. Even without the wind, a long rolling tee shot or misjudged second can leave you wet. The 11th is the first par 5 on the back. At 497 yards from the white tees, a long roll down the right side can give you a look at the putting surface, but bunkers guard the left front and are waiting for stray shots. The 163-yard par 3 12th is subject to crosswinds, but the tee box is sheltered by trees. Check the flag on the pin if you don't feel it on the tee. The par 4 13th at 395 yards from the whites has a landing area 16 yards wide with water down the left, and if the wind is against you, you've got a lot of work to do. Considered by some as the toughest hole in British Columbia, the 411-yard par 4 14th has water to the left, out of bounds to the right, and a lot of real estate in between. It's a beast. At 203 yards from the tips, the par 3 15th has a long green, and pin placement can make a difference of a couple of clubs. Your line of attack will depend on the wind.
Well, Robbie, you're going to like that.
Number 16 gives you a chance to score. At 343 yards, if you hit down center left, you can attack the pin on your second. '17 is another long par 4. At 387 yards from the whites, water down the left complicates your tee shot, and if the wind is at you, it's a long way to the green.
shot. Par 5.
The 18th, a 495-yard par 5, is a longer mirror image of the 9th. The fairway winds to the left around the water and the green is heavily bunkered. With the clubhouse in the distance and the promise of a post-round beverage, it's a terrific finishing hole.
So Dan, you haven't played here in about 10 years. How did you find the course today?
It was even better than the last time I played.
Yeah?
The fairways were immaculate. The greens were way too fast for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Great.
And I'd recommend coming here again.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
I like this course. I find that I have lots of shot options. Not just the same shot, not just driver, 7, iron, something like that, but 3 iron off the tee, iron off the tee. Yeah, just lots of fun to play. The course is in great shape. I recommend anybody come out and play it and enjoy their day.
Great, thank you. So Dan, when was the last time you played Mayfair Lakes?
Well, I would say closing in on 20 years.
Is that right?
15, yeah.
How would you find it today?
Brilliant, loved it. Yeah, really suits my game because most of the water's on the left.
Right,
Yeah,
sure.
I don't go there very
No,
often.
except for today.
Yeah, actually, it took me till the 18th hole to lose a ball in the water. So,
Oh, okay, that's
yeah,
pretty good.
So that was unusual. But
Great.
Brilliant.
Okay.
In excellent shape. Greens, took some getting used to.
Yeah.
They are slick, but they're true.
Right.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
With sand, wind, and water, Mayfair Lakes presents an astounding challenge for your golf game. Celebrating 25 years, Mayfair Lakes has become one of the Lower Mainland's most challenging and most reliable destinations for a great round of golf. If it's been a while since you've played Mayfair Lakes, you have to come back. The level of service and the condition of the course is spectacular. For the North Shore News, I'm Mark Hood. I'll see you next year on the first tee.